So go ahead and take the other end of this dollar bill, because let's say you and I both really want this dollar bill, we both really need it, and we're fighting each other, and we're both pulling against each other. What's going to happen to this dollar bill? It's going to rip. It's going to be a lose.
I'm going to let go.
It's going to be a lose-lose, right? Yeah. Well, if you're determined not to let go, and we're really fighting over this, how are you feeling about you and I?
Just angry, I guess. Like
right.
Frustrated.
Are you feeling good about us?
No.
No. It's like, no, it's my dollar. No, it's my dollar, and all that. Like that's a lose-lose feeling, right? Now, if I got it, and I'm like, yes, I got it. Whoa, good luck. Hope you find yours. How are you feeling about me right now?
Dang, I'm just like disappointed that I lost, and
right.
I'm just.
How do you feel about me though? If I'm like, well, I got it. Good luck.
I would think that you're a bad word.
Yeah. So your emotions would be angry, right? You're repulsed by me, right? Because it would feel like a lose-win. But in reality, can you see that's not? It's not really a lose-win. It's really a lose-lose, because we're not going to be in good shape with each other, right? Okay. Now let's say you're doing it again, and you really want it, and you're really pulling it, and so am I. And I go, fine, take it. I'm not going to fight over it. How are you feeling now?
Oh, you can have it.
Okay, so tell me why you're feeling that way.
Guilty.
Guilty. It doesn't feel clean. It's like, yeah, I win, but it's not going to be good between us. You don't feel like it was done in a way that feels good to you.
Maybe she did need it more than I did.
Exactly. So now she second guesses herself, right? Okay, so now let's do it again. Okay, you really want it.
Okay.
You really want it. You know what? You're so cute! So here's the thing. I know that you really want this dollar.
Okay.
And I believe that you have a legitimate reason for wanting this dollar. And the problem is that I want a dollar as well, so I don't know what to do. Do you have any ideas?
Sure.
Well, except for I need a whole dollar.
I mean, you're saying I'm confused about.
Okay, so let me say it again. I know that you have a good reason for wanting this dollar. So, I mean, I don't want you to give that up. And I have a good reason for wanting this dollar. So, I just don't know what to do about it. What do you think we could do?
Try and work together to get more money.
Okay, so what did she just do?
Came up with it.
She moved,
option number 3.
She moved to cooperation, right? Like, and I didn't want her to sell out on her. So, now how does it feel that I'm this close to you?
Oh, weird, because I don't know you that
right. It feels a little
But
weird.
I did have you, so.
Right, I know. So she's actually more comfortable with intense closeness than most people. A lot of people are like, ooh, you know, you can have the dollar because they don't even like the feeling of closeness. Even though, can you tell that there's no hostility in it, right?
No.
And there's no desire to try to, I mean, I'm even like, don't let go, you know, I know you want this and need it. So you can feel that it's not a hostile connection. It's actually a positive connection. Yet when we get a positive connection, even though it's one of our core needs, it scares us. It makes us feel very open and vulnerable and intimate. Just like when we're real affectionate to people and we say, oh, don't make me sing Kumbaya, or you know how we'll make fun of intense positive connection. So this is what actually will lead to me truly and sincerely knowing that you have a valid viewpoint and I have a valid viewpoint, and that I'm inviting cooperation is what can make the difference between staying in this power goal and letting it go. Okay? So great job. Thank you very much.
But
awesome.
when you first started moving it, she backed up.
Yes, she did. Because she didn't realize in that moment, like if she had continued to do that and be real aggressive with it, I would have probably said to her, and I think I even started to, and then she stopped. I said, would you just stop for a minute? Because my goal is to let her pull me to her, but still not try to fight me. So it's all about your intention of when somebody's in power struggle with you. Like I remember one time I was doing this with somebody, and she was a very tall woman, and she said, I could take that dollar from you if I wanted to. And I said, you could. I can't control you, and I don't want to control you. Now, we think that that's a position of weakness. It's not. It's more important to be able to say, whether it's an adult or a child, like you have this 11-year-old, that, you know, I can't control you, and I don't want to control you. So, you know, the problem is that you want this, and I want this. What could we do about that? And that's a very different stance than, oh, yes, I can control you, young lady. I'm your mother, and if you think you're going to live, you know, and all that stuff we do, which we think is the powerful place. It's not. Did you have a question?
Yeah, well, statement. In that third scenario, it seemed like by you being empathic, it led her to empathize with your needs as well.
Yes. Yes, it does. It's one person saying, it isn't about might making right. It isn't about me having to dominate you, and I'm not going to support you dominating me or me dominating you. So can you see how it's breaking through that belief, those beliefs that we just talked about?